Great, look at them go. Yes, we are doing this. Thanks, buddy. Like, so you know, like when like your mom or your dad gets a cell phone, and like you teach them like LOL, and they just use LOL for everything. It's like, oh, like, hi, I'm going to the grocery store, LOL, and it's like, dude, you don't say LOL when you're going to the grocery store. You just say I'm going to the grocery store. But they're trying really hard to, like, to fit into, you know, like your social circle. It's like, oh, I want to be cool like my kids, so I'm gonna use LOL for everything. Or it's like, hi, LOL. That's like me in emojis. I find out like with the new emoji, and like, I'll just use it for everything. Like I found like PogChamp. It's like, dude, we're gonna use PogChamp for literally everything. It's like, dude, that's not this. You don't use PogChamp for saying hello. And I'm like, no, it's too late. It's great. So I sometimes, in some cases, I feel like an old person trapped in a young person's body. But the beauty of it is, like, eventually as I get older, I'll be old. So I guess I'm getting ready for old age. More medicine barter, I guess, could be good, but I don't think I really need it. Repair science. It makes sense. My mom asked me, how do I put these little pictures? And now whenever she texts, she puts like 20 kissing heart emoji. Yeah, I'm telling you, you tell parents how to do that, and there's like, cool. Like, this is coveted knowledge. I'm gonna use it for everything. Oh, we want more speech too. And what do we have? I want Strom back. Stone Wall could be okay. Sneering Imperialist, we could do. I think toughness. Yeah, we'll do more toughness. So I think the damage threshold would be very nice to have. And I am almost dead. Oh, and hold on. Ah! Cool. Woof. I need to make sure the chat doesn't get lost on me because it would be sad if I was streaming and then the chat went too far and I couldn't keep up with it. We need a bed though. We really do. So I'm going to enter this house in hopes that there's some place I can sleep. Zap's neon signs. As far as like the whole like parents using emojis and stuff, my mom is a little like that. I don't look 24, you'll guess 22 max. Dang, thank you. What a nice comment. You're too kind already. Like, you come in there here, you say I'm 20 times cooler, and that I don't look older than 22. It's like, wow, like people give compliments on the internet. What is this? And here, the only thing I've done for you, said, okay, well, you use good emojis, and then I've probably mispronounced your name. Like, how is this fair? But thank you. That's nice to hear. Oh, right away. This is good. And I'll take the city as well. I guess that's a good thing. Oh dear. Okay, we're all 10 shine. Oh, okay, so you hit the tripwire, so I should probably use the stim packs then. Nasty. Oh, no, hold on. Can we drink the water? Ah, it's radioactive. I feel like 5. That's probably because I'm a midget. No, there's someone at work who is she's pretty short, but she looks very young. And the joke is like she's like 14 years old, even though she's technically 1 month older than I am. But I guess that like maybe short people just look young. But like that's not a bad thing though. You're not bothered by like looking young. Like I imagine for most people, if they look young, it's like wow, like that feels good. Whereas like I'm tall. Like I'm not like Colossus tall. Like some people are you know 6'6" or whatever. Like I'm like 6'2". Oh, okay, cool job, Rob. Oh my goodness, we gotta be a little bit more careful about this. Well, like borderline major, like just short, but. Give me 2 inches. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm not short, so I can't relate to short people in the sense that I don't have short people problems. Oh, what did I take? I think I grabbed something I didn't want to. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy reading the chat. Well, no, I don't see the problem is like I say something and then you respond to me saying something and then I forget what I say in the first place. Like I'm not saying. I guess what I'm saying is like I don't have the problem of being like too short. Like I'm actually like happy where I'm at as far as like height's concerned, because I'm not too tall, but I'm not too short either. Like I'm 6'2", which is like good for me, because I can do. Like I'm not inhibited in any way. Whereas like for short people, like they have some serious problems. Can we disarm this? Nope. I'm gonna wait this out. Yeah, 5. Oh my goodness. Oof. Raul's unconscious. That was nasty. Yeah, 5'1" is short. Like the worst thing that happens to me is that people will ask me like, "Hey, can you Yeah, okay, I should just leave and come back when I'm rested. So we'll grab the things in the first aid kit and then we'll leave. Like I imagine for you, like if you're driving, it's hard to see things, or like there's other problems that you have that other people may not. Oh, it's steady. And, you know, I should be careful. I don't want to be like, oh, like sucks to be you because you're short. I'm just saying like you and I are probably in different circumstances. But that being said, like no one ever asks you to grab something because like, well, this person is short. But then you also look pretty young too, which I'm assuming like that's probably good for you as well, or at least something that you're okay with. Yeah, and like tall of shoes too. Like some people wear high heels and other things. Whereas me, I'm such a like your average guy in the sense that like I'll just wear running shoes for everything. I feel like that's a very guy thing to do. Whereas like I have like one pair of shoes. Like I don't think I diversify my my footwear very often. I'm just oh man, I was scared because you're everyone's elbow height. So you could be elbow in the face. I believe it. And again, like I can't relate because I'm not 5'1". I was 5'1" at some point in my life, but that's because like I was still growing. Like me being a teenager or like a young, like say like 12-year-old or something. Yes, I was 5'1" then, but it's like oh no problem. Like you can still grow. Like you're not done growing. Whereas for me, it's like now it's like okay, well if I'm 24, like I'm probably not gonna get any more physical height. Like I'm done growing, but hey, I'm okay with 6'2". Like I got no problems with that. Being elbowed in the face, I can't imagine what that's like. See, it's like a whole new world, and this is why like talking to people is really interesting. Because everyone has different experiences. Like going back to The Hobbit, like talking to people who are really passionate about The Hobbit, it's interesting hearing like what they like about the film, because they have a different opinion. Also, I have not a flying fig of an idea of what I'm doing. I'm trying to find a bed. And actually, what we can actually do is we can just fast travel. That's probably a smart thing to do. So we're going to go all the way back to Good Springs, sleep, and then come back. All the guys here I know act like girls, and they buy 400 pairs of shoes. Super annoying to listen to. Really? Like, that's a thing that happens? So, okay, here's what I think an ideal world as far as shoes are concerned. So I would have a pair of runners, just for, like, kind of like everyday use. And if I was actually into running, like I did like running for physical activity, I'd have shoes for that. So it's like, okay, so I have like my regular day-to-day shoes, and then I have like running shoes. And then I'd have like winter boots for the winter. And then maybe some formal dress shoes. Like 4 pairs of shoes I can see. Like I can justify it. And then like some variety too if you're into that. Because, I mean, that's fine. Like some people's like, oh, I want 2 different kinds of runnings. But back when I had stepsisters, they had a lot more shoes than I did, like more than I would probably be comfortable with. Like, I think 1 pair of shoes is probably a little bit low, but I can, if someone made the argument for like anywhere from like 4 to 8 pairs of shoes, I'd be like, okay, I could get behind that. But it's interesting to say that, like you say that other guys are, you know, that they have like 400 pairs of shoes, because like that's not my world at all. Like, my friends have like the 4 to 8 pairs of shoes. It's like, okay, like that's where I get that number from, because they say, okay, like that's what my friends have, so I think that's as normal. But I'm also the guy who in high school, what we would do, my friends and I, is we would go over to the math room in high school during lunch hour, and we would just play cards. Like, we were nerds. Fiends territory, let's go there. Like hardcore nerds. Like we were like definitely into school. South Vegas ruins East Entries. Where am I even going anyways? Oh, the gun runner's right. Okay, well, Raul's gonna have to carry us through this. You have a lot of shoes, but guys here are so annoying with the Jordans, and they buy those. Oh, okay, like the Jordans stuff. I can see that, yeah. Guys who are more into like the physical activity, being into the Air Jordans and stuff, and again, that's a world I'm not familiar with. Like, I mean, I'm the guy right here just playing video games. Like, I'm playing Fallout right now. I'm not going out with, like, my, playing basketball with my buddies or anything. Now, I'm not saying that you can't, you know, be balanced in that sense, but, I could see someone like a jock, and I mean that not in a derogatory way, but someone who's really into sports having, like, a lot of different pairs of shoes for their, for the sports. I'm not that guy. I'm just like, yeah, well, my runnings will work for me. I do a lot of biking, but biking's weird because you just have your feet on the pedal. So basically, you just have to make sure your feet aren't uncomfortable on like the pedal, which can be accomplished by just having like shoes. Can't justify joining Jordan stuff. Don't even justify my Steam. I won't speak of that. Dude, Steam inventory, they tell me about it, but no, I'm the same way. I don't buy Jordans for myself because shoes are expensive. Like, when I went shoe shopping, it was the pair that I bought, as far as shoes are concerned, I bought them simply because they were cheap. Like, that was it. Or they were on sale. That was the sole decision making that went for my shoe buying. Is that not because I thought these shoes were good or because they were a quality brand? It was just because no, they're cheaper than normal, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them. Like, they were on sale for 50% off. Like, that was it. It's like, oh, cool, 50% off. Bam, got them. Hello, sir.
Got business here?
Yeah, I do. I want to see what's up. Oh. Cool. Yeah, okay, this is gonna get for us. Yeah, I think I'm done with shoes for all since I bought a really expensive pair not too long ago. Oh, and that's fine too, right? Like, me personally, I'm a pretty frugal person, but oh, we could go into the motel room. I don't know if that's gonna get us into trouble though, so I might. Oh, we can do it. Cool, I know how to do this. Can we sleep in this bed? Whoa. Oh, it's a Kema decked. Okay, cool. So I was saying I wore them once because I didn't want to scuff. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, I'm not here to criticize your purchases or anything, and you know, people have the reasons for doing stuff. And I think a pair of expensive dress shoes is good because sometimes you'll be in a situation where like you need to dress formally. But I'm like pretty frugal to begin with, so I don't. Basically, I think for me, if I don't have to buy shoes, I won't. But some people get kicks out of that, like the I guess the guys you're talking about, they probably think, oh, cool, like I'm gonna buy another brand of shoes because I like to, you know, that's what I like to have, and that's fine. That's just they live in a different world than I do. I just like I'm just not interested. Bought them 2 weeks ago, somewhere around for, it was like $800, so not really $800 for shoes. Dang, those are some expensive shoes. More than I have ever spent on shoes. But I mean, that's like, again, people have different tastes. Like for me, so you might say, oh, I've spent $800 on shoes, but I've spent like $1,200 on a bike, and some people are like, dude, $1,200 on a bike? Like I only spent like $200 on a bike. So it depends what you're into. And like for me, I could probably justify a $2,000 bike, where some people say like $2,000 bike, like there's no way you need that. But like everyone's different. Though I will say for Steam inventory, I usually stay away from Steam sales because I think it's really easy to get a lot of games that you just aren't going to play. Yeah. Oh. I picked a really good time to get some water. This is why having a companion is good. Poison glands? Yeah, we'll take those for sure. Why was there a bunch of scorpions in here? I'm not really too sure on that. Wastelander ball caps. Oh, has there been no, there's been no first aid kits. I think for a lot of people, at least as far as Steam games are concerned, what they do is they buy a they always buy games that are on sale